What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of I Know Lacrosse. So last week I shot a video that was supposed to go out on Friday on the overview of my college experience playlist, which is starting with this video. I shot the video, I put it together, and I just didn't like how it came out, so I trashed it. I wanted to restart and make something a little bit more quality, a little bit shorter, but also more in-depth. I'm about quality, not quantity. The video was about 10 minutes long. It's probably gonna be the longest video that I put out, but I just wasn't satisfied with it. I didn't like it that much, so I'm restarting, making this new video, so let's get into it. In this college experience series, what I'm going to give to you guys is experience from my perspective on academic and athletics in college, my experience commuting, and then when I commit to a school, my experience dorming, the differences between a junior college and a NCAA school, the ins and outs of your academics, your athletics, what it means to be a student athlete at a JUCO and then go to a Division II or Division I school. What does it mean to be a student athlete there? There's a lot of factors that go into college, and I'm not going to cover everything. I'm not going to tell you how to apply for FAFSA. I'm not going to tell you, how to pick the right professor, stuff like that. What I'm going to tell you is, how to manage your time as a student athlete, what resources you should seek out as a student athlete, your scheduling, stuff like that. So today, I'm just going to give you guys an overview on what academics are like and athletics are like. I'm not going to show you anything on campus because basically anywhere that I film on campus, there's going to be a student in it. And I don't want to put them in the video because I would feel awkward if someone was just like holding a GoPro around campus. But I will take my GoPro into our locker room and show you my locker, what I have in there. So I'll show you my locker room, I'll show you stuff like that, but I'm not going to show you anything about my school because in all honesty, if your high school has a lecture hall or an auditorium and a classroom in it, which most of them do, I hope your school has a classroom in it. That's basically how college is. The classrooms are literally just set up as your high school classrooms would be. It's a very comfortable environment that you're going to be surprisingly used to. The biggest thing for me that was a change was lecture halls. At first I felt really intimidated because I sit in the front of the class, so I felt like everyone was on top of me in a lecture hall, but that's the only gripe that I had with adjusting to classroom settings. Academically, college is what you put into it. Your academics are what you put into it. Your grades are earned by you, as they always have been. Professors do play favorites. They do take sides because we're all adults and you have to play it like an adult. You can't be a class clown in here. You can't be making jokes because if you do, your professor is just not going to give you any leniency. If you have a grammar error here, they might write it off. Even though it's not in the syllabus, they might check it off if they don't like you because of something that you did in class. Or maybe you have too many absences or stuff like that. This is an adult to adult world. This is not a adult to kid world. And I noticed a lot of students have had a problem adjusting to that. And there's been some members of our athletics that I've encountered that have not adjusted to that the right way, and it's cost them their spots in their respective programs. One of the biggest things as a student athlete is scheduling your classes. Here at Mercer, we are on the same level as every other student is, no matter if we're going to a Division I school or an NAIA school. Everyone is on the same playing field. We have to wait in the same lines to get advisement, to go to our professors during office hours. On the side of helping students schedule their courses, I had some scheduling issues. A course was canceled on me at the last minute. I had the privilege of going to my athletic director, asking him if there's anything he can do to point me in the right direction to secure another class, and he did that right away. And for me, that's why I'm grateful for being a student athlete, is you have a few more resources than you normally would as a regular student to help you succeed in life and on the field and in the classroom. For me, being here and just experiencing what this school has to offer, it is really something that I hold close to me, and I really cherish my investment at this school and playing for my program. All right, guys, so right now I'm going to go down to my field as it's the closest to the parking lot. So we're gonna start at my field and we'll work our way back to the athletic facility all the way up into the locker room. So let's go. All right, so this is our home field here at Mercer. It is soccer and lacrosse lined only, which is nice. It gives it a nice clean look, and you know, doesn't confuse some of the younger guys when they play here for the club teams and stuff. This is a fairly normal turf field. It's a little bit old. I know they do brush it once a year. Up there is our field house where we have meetings, and during games you have the commentator in there, you have the film guys are all in there. At junior college athletics, these bleachers rarely get filled, but obviously this is where mom and dad will sit when they watch the games. All right, so we are in the locker room. Now for community college, this locker room is pretty nice because it's only ours. It's padlocked and it has its own central heat and air. So it has climate control in here, so it doesn't really get that smelly. Over here, we have our cornhole that we play sometimes if we're bored. We have some downtime. We have a bucket for wall balls, our bucket of real balls, and a locker for every player. I think some guys double up, but I have my own locker right here with my number on it. So I'm gonna open this up and then show you guys what's inside. All right, so what's inside my locker? Up here, I have my playbook that I just got. I have my Warrior Evo helmet, my Sisu mouth guard molded to my teeth. I have my Brian King gloves, Brian King chesty. I have my Carbon, USA Carbon, and my Eclipse 2, my Carbon 2 on my Eclipse 2. This is a Carbon Pro, by the way. This is my old OG Carbon on an OG Eclipse, and then a Nike Vandal on my Rabel. Down here, I have my Warrior Burn cleats back there. I have Nike Turfs. I think they're vape or something, but I will have another video for you guys showing you all my stuff in my locker.